I'm going to go through my second weekly expenses, and I've got an app on my phone. So I'm going to go through each expense, and by the end of the video, you're going to see whether I kept on my budget or not. I don't know myself, even though I've had a look each day at what I'm spending. I've not actually checked to spend if I have not yet checked to see if I have kept budget or not. I'm a single mom. I've brought up my son in Thailand by myself for the last 8 years. He was born here, and I'm no financial expert. I have just been on a journey, and I wanted to share that journey with other people that it may help. And yeah, my financial literacy is building, and it's really helped my anxiety and other areas of my life. So if it can help someone else, then I would really like to hear. So I'd like to say about this sheet, you can see two different colors here in the category, and the blue is for fundamental expenditure, so fundamental spending, and the yellow is for the fun things. So you might not agree with my categories. Let me know in the comments if you think the categories, or you would have the categories in a different way, but this is how I've put it for now, for my own values. But yeah, maybe your values are different, so yeah, let me know. So Monday I spent 1,340 on petrol. You can see my pie chart has changed there. I'm going to cover it up so we can see at the end what the pie chart is going to show us, and how much I have been spending on fun or fundamental. Phone bill was 100 baht. Groceries, I bought some milk. I buy milk and I make my own yogurt. So I buy the natural milk from a local farm. Actually, my son's school, they sell it to me. And then I get it in glass bottles. And then I bring it home, I heat it up, I add some yogurt. And then I've got yogurt for the whole week. Okay, going to Tuesday, I paid 364 for my car insurance. That's a monthly payment. And then I had some of my favorite morning breakfast, which is jok. Have you heard of it? It's a very Chinese breakfast, and normally you'd have like pork or fish in there, but I don't really like meat in it, so I have 2 eggs. And I really like the ginger and the chili. Then I gave 350 baht to our nanny. It's not got the formula there. Oh, no, it hasn't got the exchange rate. I put those in. So this is the current exchange rate to dollars for anybody interested, because I thought it might be more helpful for people that aren't in Thailand. So I've put the US dollars there. So yeah, we've got a childminder who picks up my son sometimes from school, and yeah, that's 350 baht, or $11. I've realized that I'm really blessed and lucky to have that help, and for that price. I know that's not as easy in other countries. Yeah, we really are appreciative of our nanny. On to Wednesday, I bought myself some shorts. I don't normally buy my own clothes, but it was $6, so I got them. And I had some tea and milk at Amazon. And the class is 1,000 baht. So that's about $32. And yeah, I put that as a necessity because my son is learning English, and yeah, he's able to speak English really fluently, but his reading and writing is behind because he goes to a Thai school and doesn't have any English reading or writing there. So he has these extra classes to help him. Okay, and then going on to Thursday, we've got, I had a really nice breakfast. I did not get a video of this, which is such a shame. But it was gayang, which is like grilled chicken. and rice, which is like $1.60. Very, very lucky to have access to that. Laundry, I paid 50 baht, and I love how that laundry is in fun, but it's really not necessary. But I absolutely love going to the laundrette, having everything dried for me and then folded for me. It comes out really fluffy and soft, and yeah, it's not necessary, but it's in the rainy season here, to be honest. Things don't dry very well, so maybe it is a little necessary, but yeah, it's definitely a luxury. We had sushi, me and my son. We've got a local sushi restaurant. This was $18, but to be fair, normally I would spend less than that. But my son really wanted this like fancy fish eggs thing that cost a bit more. And yeah, I treated him to it, but I can't say either of us really enjoyed that, but maybe it was just fun to try. Then we had some ice cream after that. We went to Swenson's, a local ice cream shop, and we treated ourselves to a bit of a fancy ice cream. Okay, so Friday there, I had an unknown payment go out in like at 3 a.m. in the morning. So I need to just check what that was. I think it was just like a subscription, but I'm gonna double check which subscription. This is really super important because it can be these payments that we just are paying and we don't even realize what it's for, and it's just draining our account without us even knowing. So yeah, I think this is a really important task. So the next payment was for an extra class. This one I definitely did not budget for. My son tried another school, and I thought it would be a free trial, but it turned out to be 750 baht, $24 for the day. Not too bad, but it's just something I had not budgeted for. So I'm gonna see how that comes out in the at the end. Then I paid for a subscription, which was 588. Another thing, I definitely did not budget for that. So this is going to affect what the total comes out as. You can see here, my expected is 9,000. So I don't know if I'm going to be overspending. So on Saturday, we went to a really cool kids event, and there was like 3D imagery and video. It was quite trippy. It was really quite an experience, yeah. And then we did like art together. The parents and the kids were doing some art. So that was a few hours, and that was $20. I thought that was really really worth it. And then I bought my son some snacks because he was hungry. And then we all went for a really nice lunch. Me and my friends and her kid. Me and my friend and her kid. And then we went to our local organic farming shop and bought some groceries. I really love that farming shop. They always have like different kind of local and seasonal fruits, and the price is really good. So I only paid $13 for that weekly shop. And then we had our favorite pearl milk tea. If anybody has not had pearl milk tea, you must have some pearl milk tea. And then I just bought some groceries, so 519. And finally, on Sunday, I went shopping again, and I spent 1,905 baht. And we got a takeaway, and that was 366. So, drum roll. Oh, it looks like I have had too much fun this week. Really, I want my fun to be 20%. And the fundamental really should be 80%. But okay. So I've overspent by 1,600 baht. As I mentioned before, there were some outgoings that I had not planned for. And I'm just going to go into my monthly accounts here. And so you can see the car insurance and the phone bill I had accounted for. And I had planned to spend about 8,000. Down here, you can see the weekly total should be about 8,000. So I can see where I've gone wrong already, and I do need to look at like my unknowns, but yeah, I can see where I've gone wrong, and I do need to look at those unknowns, the unknown transaction here, and just double check what it is. And maybe next week I can take a look at not buying any clothing for myself. I think that has put me over a little bit. Check my subscriptions and maybe my takeaways as well. Maybe I could have not eaten out as much. Maybe I could cook at home a little bit more. Thank you very much for going through my weekly budget. And I hope that it has been of some use for you, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and if there's anything that you would like to, if there's any questions you have or anything you'd like to go over, just let me know in the comments. And please like and subscribe for more.